Look, if you're serious about making money online, then please stop listening to these garbage influencers that make all of their money selling you on how to make money online. The reality of making $10, $20, $50,000 per month online is completely different than what's sold to you, and I want to share with you the reality in this video. Now, first of all, why listen to me? Why is this video any different than the rest of the ones that exist on YouTube? Well, first of all, I have nothing to sell you. This is a brand new channel. I have no coaching program. I have no course. This video is probably not even going to be monetized. I'm making this channel because I've made a lot of money online, not through teaching people how to make money online. I first built a real world skill set. It took me many years to build that up, and it took me almost 7 years from the time I started learning how to code, I'm a software engineer, to make my first 10K per month online. I did this in a slow, consistent, predictable manner that all of you can follow along with, and I didn't chase that fast money. Now, I've made 50K a month, 100K a month, sometimes even more than that, and I did that, again, not by selling this dream or this vision, but by providing real world value. I promise you, it feels so much better to do that. You feel authentic and legitimate, and you're actually helping people out and providing a real world service, as opposed to what all of these other influencer gurus are doing, which is pretty much selling you on this dream, selling you on this vision, funneling you through some kind of pipeline and trying to get you to fund their business, which is how they make their money. It really frustrates me to see this. It leads so many young people completely astray, and they waste years of their life trying to chase all of these quick money making methods when they could just be building a legitimate skill and actually working towards a rewarding career, whether it be online or not, where they make real money. Anyways, that's why I'm making this video. Hopefully I've convinced you. Stick around, and I want to share with you the reality of making 10K, 20K, and even more online, how you can do that in a predictable manner, and how not to get sucked into all of this influencer guru bullshit. So the first thing we've got to talk about is just how much garbage there is out there on the internet, how much bias exists in some of these different methods or these videos, and how many people are just straight up lying to you or have a lot of underlying motives that they're not going to expose. Whenever you watch a video online, or you go to a landing page, or you view a course, of course the person who's making that is going to tell you that this method is the best way to make money online. You're going to make 10K a month, no problem. It's going to take you 2 or 3 months or all your money back. There's always these ridiculous guarantees. They're selling you on this dream and this vision, and because they did it, you can do it. I don't want to crush your dreams here, but the truth is most of these methods suck. Even if you can make 10K a month doing them, you don't want to do that. That's why the creator's no longer doing it, and instead they're just selling you on how to do it and kind of pitching that vision. And most of you would be better suited doing something else that's actually going to help you long term in your career. A lot of these methods may work. You may make a bit of money in the short term, but they're really hard to sustain. They're not a legitimate business model. And I can tell you, as someone who's tried a bunch of these different methods, you don't feel good about making money in those ways. The best way to make money online or in general is when you actually provide a real world service that helps people out and genuinely changes someone's life, improves their business, gives them actual value. There's always a value exchange, and you're always going to be in a good position when you can provide value in the marketplace. You're going to get paid fairly. That's what I want to talk about here, and I just want to encourage you, whenever you watch these videos, whenever you look at these landing pages, always check, why is this person saying this? What is their underlying motive? What are they trying to get me to do? Even the videos where they're not directly selling something, they're trying to change your perception. They're trying to convince you. They're trying to lead you through this long funnel where eventually you become a client or you become a purchaser. It's really, really scammy. It is very clever, and I do give them credit for the way that they do their marketing and set up their funnels, but it's not something that personally I would feel good about. And I see so many people get sucked into these traps where now they're running this agency that's brutal, that's taking over their life, where they're making 3 or 4 grand a month from it, when they could have just taken a slightly slower approach and actually did something that was meaningful, that was actually helping people out, and that they wanted to do. So now let's get into what you actually want to hear. How do you really make 10K per month online? Well, the truth is you need to start small, and you need to start with some kind of base level skill. If you don't have some base skill, you have no value to provide. You can't start an agency if your agency doesn't do anything, right? You can't go out there and do freelancing, or you can't start a personal brand around some topic if you don't know anything, if you don't have any value to provide in the marketplace. Now, I'll tell you what I did. This isn't necessarily what I recommend. It's just what worked for me. I started very young, at 12 years old, learning how to code. Now, this was not something I did because I wanted to make a ton of money. I did it because I was genuinely really interested in it, and it's something that I found really enjoyable and fun. Now, I quickly realized as I got older and older that this was a real world skill that I could get paid a lot of money to do, and I eventually did actually get jobs around coding. I started doing a little bit of freelancing online, and as I got better and better, my income slowly started to increase. But this wasn't through having a YouTube channel. This wasn't through personal branding or doing a bunch of stuff online. It was naturally because I was good at coding and people wanted to pay me, even if it was a small amount of money, to do coding work for them. That's where you need to start. You need to have some kind of skill and some value that you can provide. Now, this could be bookkeeping, this could be accounting, this could be programming, this could be even just a salesperson. That's a great one to get into that you can rapidly evolve into really quickly. This could be doing something like video editing. It could be doing like written content, writing blog posts, a personal assistant, a virtual assistant. It doesn't matter. You need to have some kind of value and some kind of core skill set that you learn that no one can take away from you. Now, once you have that and you can make money outside of being online, like you can do this in the real world, you have clients, you have people that will actually pay you money, now you can start transitioning it online and starting to aim for that 10K and even more money per month. Now, you could just make 10K per month doing whatever the thing is as a job. But if your goal is to kind of work for yourself and have your own business, this is where you can now start getting into things like content creation. If you're a virtual assistant and you make $20 an hour being a virtual assistant, and you actually have some real world value, now you can start talking about, hey, this is how I get paid $20 per hour as a virtual assistant from the Philippines or wherever you're from, right? Topics that other people are going to be looking up where you can actually provide real world value. If you're just starting out and you immediately try to jump into, faceless YouTube channels and AI automation and crypto and all these things, one of those might work for you, but the reality is it's a very small chance that it will, and you're doing all of these things that you don't actually build a real skill set from, and in my opinion, kind of just wasting your time. What you should do instead is build that skill set. It's not going to take you that long. You could do it in under 6 months. And now you always have a way to at least make some kind of money. And now you can start venturing into those more lucrative paths where you can sell a course around that topic. You can train people on that topic. You can build a small business around that where you have clients all over the world. You can set up a landing page. You can build an agency around it. That's how you get to 10K a month. It's by having a real skill set and providing real world value. And it's honestly not that hard to make 10K per month when you actually have value to provide. I have video editors that I pay thousands of dollars per month and they work for many different clients. Why do I do that? Because they're actually good at video editing. They didn't spend the first 3 years of their life trying all these random quick make money online schemes. They spent it editing videos, and now they're good enough where they can charge a lot of money to edit videos. Just like me as a developer, I didn't spend the first 7 years of my life trying to make quick money online. I spent it becoming a developer, and now I'm a really good developer. I can share my knowledge online, I can sell courses around it, but it started from actually doing development work. So you need to build a strong skill set. It doesn't take that long. Once you have those skills, then you start to get into that business side of things. You start to expand, and that's when you can start dabbling with all of these different make money online ventures. Not when you're 16 or 17. Sure, it might work, but it's very, very rare that it is going to work for you, and you can waste a lot of time when you could be building up those skills that are going to compound and really allow you to have that value to sell in the marketplace. So that's really the realistic path to 10K per month. You're not going to get there unless you have a base level skill. If you do, consider yourself lucky because most people never will, and all of these people I see that are chasing this short-term money are really sacrificing the long-term vision and the long-term potential because they're not stacking up all of those skills that you could be building right now. Imagine you spend the first 4 years of your life just building all of these different skills. How much more money can you make later on compared to the person who just immediately jumped into all of these different quick make money online schemes and hasn't actually learned anything of real value? Anyways, that's my opinion. You might disagree. I'd love to hear what you think in the comments down below. If you enjoy this style of content, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.